Hello friends, I am Hitesh Agarwal from PHP Academy. In today's video, I am going to explain about Magento's folder structure. So if you want to know about Magento's folder structure, so please stay with this video. So when you install Magento first time, so you can see this folder structure. So first of all, you can see app folder, then bean, dev, generated, lib, PHP server, pub, setup, update, where, and vendor. Okay. So we will understand the uses of each folder. So first of all, you can see app folder. In app folder, you can see design folder and etc folder, and also you can see here code folder. But when you will install the Magento first time, so you will not able to see code folder. Code folder will be not here. This folder is used when you are creating your own module, custom modules, or if you are installing third-party modules in your Magento. So you have to create this folder. So in this folder, you can create your own namespace and then module name like that. We will understand the module creation in our next video. So just to explain you that code folder is used if you are creating custom modules or if you are using any third-party modules. So then you can see design folder. So if you are creating any new theme, so your theme related codes should be here in design folder. Here in design, you can see two folders, admin HTML and front end. So if you are creating theme for front end stores, so you have to add your designs files in front end folder. If you are creating admin folder, admin themes, so you have to use this admin HTML folder. So here you can create your own namespace and modules name, theme name, and use this. Then you can see here etc folder, and etc folder here you can see files which is used for configuration of your database, cache, everything you can see here. We will understand the details in our next videos. Then you can see here bin folder. It is used for CLI commands when you are running any commands like cache cleaning, reindexing, compilation, setup upgrades. So this folder is used for that commands. Then you can see dev folder. It is used for testing if you are creating test cases for your any modules. So you have to create a test cases for you can create a test cases for that and run it. So it will automatically run your all test cases. Generated folder. So this folder stores all Magento generated code. So when you run the compilation command, so it stores it generates the Magento's code and stores here. So by default, Magento generates code to create non-existent factory classes if the class is injected in a constructor. Lib. This contains all libraries in these folders. Then PHP server. So this folder is not, you don't have to use it. Use this. Pub. So when you are running your application in production mode, so you have to use the index file under this pub directory. So this is used in Magento 2. This is used for the security purpose. So no one can know about your roots applications data. So here you can see index file, and also you can see media folder, static folder. So it also contains the static assets like images, and when you run the static content, so it generates the static contents here like JS file, CSS file. So it contains it compiles the code here. Okay. Then setup. So it contains the Magento installation scripts. Then where. So where contains log folder and cache folder. So if you are developing any modules, okay, so if you want to log your like if you are getting any exceptions or any logs you want to generate, so you can see your logs here. Okay, and if you are running your application, so obviously you will you are using cache, so your cache will be stored here. So if you are developing any modules, so it is highly recommended that to check your changes. If you are doing any changes, so clear your cache using command line or from the Magento admin. Then vendor, it contains all core modules, like all Magento core modules will be exist here. Or if you are installing any third-party extension using Composer, so that extension will also reside here. So you can see this. So this folder will not be commit on the Git if you are using Git. So you don't have to commit this folder in the Git. So whenever you will use Composer install, so it will automatically generate all these folders. Okay, so suppose if I will delete all these folders and I will run Composer install, so it will automatically create and download this folder again. Okay, so you don't have to worry about like you don't have to use it, you don't have to commit this file in your Git. Okay, so this is the files, other files like index.php, composer.json, so you can use it. Okay, so this is about Magento's folder structure. So in our next videos we will learn in detail. So for today, thank you and keep watching.